Hello, everyone. I am actually going on live today. Felt like I needed to kind of follow up a little bit on yesterday. Um, I want to do a demonstration for you guys on how to clear witchcraft through candles. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash from people because it normally happens whenever I talk about candles or rituals or candle spells. People just start to freak out and they're like, oh, the devil, yada, yada, yada. No, really, it's all about the intent and what your intention is. And if you're intending to do bad things when you're doing spells or angel magic, then of course you're going to get some backlash. Of course, you're going to invite evil spirits and demonic beings and bad energy and all kinds of karma backlash. But as I said, it depends on your intentions. I grew up Catholic, so we do a lot of lighting of candles when we're praying or asking or having a petition for something. So it just kind of stuck with me. I honestly feel that my candles are my focus point. It helps me to stay focused. And I believe that as I am lighting the candle, that the fumes are carrying my intention to God for whatever it is that I'm praying for. And so today I kind of wanted to do a demonstration on how to remove witchcraft, curses, hexes, spells, or any cross conditions that have been placed on you. This is something that you can do yourself. Again, it's all about the intent. Okay, so we normally use black candles. You can use a purple candle or you can use a white candle, but to me, preferably, I like to use black. This one is actually going to be used for my son. He refused to allow me to do a healing or clearing on him on video. And he literally ran out the door and took off on me because he just did not want me to do it. So I'm going to be using candle work, and I told him this is what I'm going to be doing to help clear him of any blockages. One being that he's been having extreme bad luck. It just seems like one thing after another keeps happening to him. The other thing is that like I said, just one thing after another. I don't want to go into in detail, but he was also saying that his ex-girlfriend was fighting with him and telling him that she hated him. She wished that he would go to jail. She wished he was dead. I mean, she was just telling him all kinds of crap. And to me, that she was just pretty much projecting negative energy towards him and hate. And of course, that energy is also backed up by emotions. So for her to be upset and angry, and then having her words and her thoughts were automatically being projected onto him. And if he doesn't use any shielding, because I mean, he really doesn't really believe in this type of stuff. And so not like my other three boys. But anyways, but every now and then they do come to me and ask me, hey, I need a clearing, yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to demonstrate how you guys can do it yourself. Okay, I'm sure you see a lot of free YouTube videos that, you know, pretty much show you how to do stuff. But I'm going to show you my way. So I'm already going to inscribe his name into the candle. And my intent is to uncross him, to remove negative energies. And so we're just going to say Blockbuster. And we're going to write uncrossing on here. Now, what I normally do is I anoint my candles with some oils. And so I do have some uncrossing oil that I really like. The vendor is the Art of Root. And it has a really good smell, and they have their herbs, and I like that because I like to use herbs in my candles, even if it's just a 7-day glass candle, but we're not using it. We're just using a regular taper candle. So what we're going to do is we're going to anoint the candle. Most people say you got to do it a certain way. Me, it doesn't really matter. It's the whole point of the intent and the purpose of why we're doing this. So I'm going to pray over the candle, and we're going to say, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Heavenly Father, creator of all that is, I ask that you bless and anoint this candle with your divine rays of light. And I ask you to purify, cleanse, and remove any and all hexes, curses, jinxes, spells, or any cross conditions or ill wishes or psychic attacks that have been sent towards. And I ask that you purify and cleanse him with your divine rays of light. I ask that as this candle is being burned, it is burning away any and all hexes, curses, jinxes, spells, and any cross conditions that have been placed on. We ask that any entanglements, any cords, any sorcery cords, any insult sorcerers that may be attached to him because of these contracts that have been placed on him to cross him, hex him, jinx him, or harm him in any way, we ask that they be cleared, marked null and void, and removed on all levels of his awareness and all levels of his multi-dimensional anatomy now. So as I'm praying, I'm also blessing this candle, and I'm surrounding my son with white light. And I'm also scanning his energy at the same time. I'm scanning to see if there's any type of energetic objects that are on his energy field. I'm checking to see whether or not, any foreign objects or anything like that. So what they are showing me is that there is an entity attached to him. And I'm going to go in and ask that the angels of light, the beings of light, the henchmen of light, and the brotherhood of light, Archangel Michael, Uriel, and the mighty warriors of light, please join me and surround me at this moment. So I'm going to surround myself with some protection spray again, something that I did. And again, I got this from the art of root. The art of the root is the place that I purchased my spray and oils from. Again, this one has a really good smell. So I'm protecting myself because my guides are already showing me that my son has a dark being or dark attachment. And so I'm asking that if there is a spirit doctor present or available at this time, can you please join me? And I ask that you gather all entities, all beings of dark nature, no matter how covert, deeply darkly hidden, or camouflaged they may be, that are attached to. And I ask that you gather them all up, and we're going to send them to the light. Or send them to the most right and perfect place so they never return again and cause any more harm. All right, so I am seeing now that as they're pulling this entity off of my son, I'm also seeing that there are chains and cords wrapped around his legs, preventing him from being able to move forward. I'm also seeing an object around him that looks like a cage over his head that represents pretty much imprisonment. So we're going to pull that off of him now. And now I'm going to place him in a vortex of light. But I'm going to use we're going to use the elements of air, okay? So I'm going to imagine that there is several cyclones, I'm going to say 4, that are swirling around counterclockwise around his body and around mine, because I'm pretty sure that I'm picking up some nasty stuff from people that are watching, just because, you know, they have their really super religious beliefs, and, you know, this is just not anything from harm. Those that have been following me for a while know that I only do anything that is of the light. So this vortex, or this shield that we're using, I don't want to say vortex, but we're using the shields that are cyclones. So we're using the elements of air. So it's just kind of spinning around him and just kind of collecting the debris around him and myself. And anything that's being projected at him is going to be picked up in these cyclones. And it's automatically going to go into the light. And once all the negative debris has been picked up from me, it'll be automatically removed. There we go. All right. So now, those of you that are watching, I'm going to light this a little bit later because I can't find my, oh, here it is. Sorry, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and just light it now then. I'm going to have to put this over here because I do have the fan going, and so it might actually blow out because of that fan. All right. So anyways, so those of you that are watching and those of you that have asked several times before, how do you get rid of witchcraft? That's one way that you can get rid of it. You can also use baths and herbs and all kinds of stuff, but we're just going to focus on the candle way of doing things. Again, it's all about your intent, okay? It's all about being open. You have to be open in order to fully release any negative vibrational energies. You also have to kind of get in center. You have to be grounded and make sure that you're connected to the light. Pray, 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 pray. Prayer is the best thing that you can do. And asking God and the angels to remove any negative energies, any hexes, curses, jinxes, you know, spells, hoodoo, witchcraft. I mean, all forms. You're going to ask that they remove it from you and that it be sent to the light, maybe transmuted by the light, maybe cleared and removed. And you don't have to do the other stuff that I did for my son, because again, if you're not aware of how to work with energies or things like that, that's okay. As long as you have the intent that you're wanting to remove this type of attachment, that's all you need to do. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and do one on you guys, because I'm pretty sure that I have some people that are watching that are, you know, kind of heavy with a lot of stuff. I want to say hi to Yaz. Hello, Crystal, Claudia, Anna. I'm not going to pronounce the whole name because I don't want to, like, muck it up, So, and I said muck, not the other word. So, hello, Aura, Kathy, Shannon, Daniel, thank you so much for joining me today. Okay, so we're going to do a clearing today. Yesterday we did a poverty clearing. We got you out of the mass consciousness. But because a lot of people have been asking me, hey, Victoria, how do you remove witchcraft? How do you get rid of jinxes and psychic attacks? How do you pull that off? How do you get rid of it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a demonstration to, one, get you guys out of the victimization mode, clear you of victim mentalities. We're going to get rid of self-punishment, self-sabotage, and any feelings of feeling hopeless or helpless, powerless, any anxiety or worry or fear. We're going to gather all that up and we're going to remove it from you guys, okay? And again, it doesn't necessarily have to be witchcraft. It doesn't have to be curses. Like I said, your intent and your emotions and your thoughts can create energetic blockages for other people. I'm pretty sure that some people have heard of ojo, the evil eye, right? So if somebody has something that you like or you think that it's pretty, even my kids, they were so handsome when they were babies. They kind of like look like girls. And Nico, my son, he had really curly hair, and I kept it long, and I used to have him in like a man bun as a child. So people were like, oh my God, he's so handsome, he's so pretty, and I would make them touch him because I'm like, look, I don't want you to give him ojo, right? Because what happens is that you don't touch it. If it's an item, it may fall apart. If it's a child or a person, they may get sick. Okay. So, that's just kind of our tradition of saying, hey, I need you to touch me before, I know you like my shirt, but you better touch it before I end up with a hole in it, So we're going to clear out psychic attacks, whether it's jealousy, whether it's envy, whether it's rage, whether it's people just not liking you. I mean, I get people who don't like me and they're always dumbed down. I mean, I got one person that's constantly thumbs down on every video that I have. But yeah, I got to tell you, thank you so much for hating on me and thumb downing my videos, because I'm still getting paid. Okay. So anyways, obviously, if you have haters, guys, obviously that means that you're doing something right. Okay, so don't take that as a negative thing, because you don't want to absorb that negative energy from anyone that's projecting their hate onto you. Okay, so let's get ready. I'm going to ask that the angels of light, the beings of light, I'm going to call forth the healing masters, my spiritual healing team. I want you to surround me. And I want you to surround and gather every person that is watching this video, whether they're watching it right now with me as this is being done live or later on down the road. And I want you to bring them in a bubble of light. And then I want you to, Spirit, to place a vortex Oh, I don't want to use the word vortex. I don't know why I keep using that. I want you to go ahead and place 4 cyclones of, we're going to use air elements. So it's going to kind of look like a whirlwind of tornado that just kind of go around and around and around. If you can picture it like the Wizard of Oz, whenever the girl was in the house and she saw all these tornadoes around her and the house just kind of swooped up and everything just got picked up. We're going to envision that that's all around you. So any energetic debris, any negative energies, any negative wounds, thought form wounds, any negative energy patterns, any negative thought form patterns, any accumulation of negative debris, we're going to sweep that up, and it's going to get caught up into the tornadoes, the air, the cyclones that are going around you. And I'm going to ask the angels to light up areas in your body where you are holding, anywhere that you're holding frequencies of worry or powerlessness, helplessness, hopelessness, any victimization, anywhere where you've been victimized, anywhere where there's self-punishment or self-sabotage, anywhere that you've been feeling insecurities or embarrassments or shame, anywhere where there's self-pity, I want you to gather that up. And I want it to be swept up and taken to the light. And they're saying, for those of you that are watching, just go ahead and take a deep breath in and release any energies, any heaviness in the body. Just let it go. Let it be swept up and transmuted with the light that is around you. Now, I'm asking Spirit now to neutralize any and all victim mentalities, neutralize any victim archetypes, transmute them with light. Anywhere that they are attracting people that act like a tyrant, we want to go ahead and bring in the Christ opposites and merge them to fully complete that energy, that negative energy. Now we're going to ask that we bring in anybody that you victimize, anybody that you, at any part in your lifetime, that anybody has participated or you made agreements in or sold contracts with to be a victimizer, and where they have played a role as a perpetrator and you have been victimized. We're going to go ahead and bring them in, and we're going to ask Spirit to cancel that contract. This is it. You're not going to do this anymore. That's it. That's it. That's it. Today, you're going to stop doing this circle of victim and victimizer, perpetrator. This energy is done. These contracts are done. This is it. We're going to ask if there's any discarnates that are attached to you guys that are keeping you stuck in the vibration of being the victim, in the vibration of feeling powerless or hopeless or helpless in any way. We're going to ask that Spirit cut those cords now. Ooh, it's a lot. I feel that. It's all coming up. What is that? What is that? I see it. Okay, let's go ahead and get that out. I'm seeing some objects there, and they're implants. We're going to go ahead and remove the implants from you guys. Let's go ahead and take that out. Thank you so much, Spirit. And then they're going to fill in all holes, gaps, and openings from this clearing now with emerald light. And I see some leftover fear. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. And just pluck it, take it on out. So some of you may feel some sort of chills or just, you know, I don't know, just weird sensations in the body. And this is showing that these are energetic shifts that are happening and taking place. So I'm going to push more rays of light into your aura and into your energetic fields. And I do see that a lot of you need grounding. So I see like little roots of leaves and just kind of like sprouting out from the ground. So they're definitely grounding a lot of you guys and pulling you back into center. Because a lot of y'all just kind of went, ooh, you know. So Aura says that she feels heat and warm. Amara said that she just yawned. This is good, guys. I'm telling you that this is a sign that there has been an energetic shift. You know, I mean, anywhere that you feel that you have to keep yourself in self-punishment. I mean, you know what? Let go of any regret. Let go of any regret, any guilt, any shame. You know, if in any way, any part of your life in this lifetime that you've hurt someone, okay, maybe you did some candle work on someone and or maybe you projected some hate and anger, and then maybe that boomerang effect of karma finally is coming around the way. You know, let's go ahead and get rid of that. You know what? It's done. It's done. You know, it's finished. There's no need for all this. Let's go ahead and wipe everything clean and start a clean slate. Yeah, says that my chest feels cold. Okay. And I'll get to your question here in a little bit, Sir Don John. Okay, but let me finish this. Okay, so yeah, as you said that your chest is cold. So let me go ahead and see what's there. Okay. Yes, what I'm seeing is there is an energetic object in your chest right now. I'm going to pull it out. Okay. It looks to me like a knife or a sword, or kind of like, you know, kind of like when someone's stabbed in the back or stabbed in the heart. There's a lot of betrayal and heartbreak there. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to remove it. Okay. Let me know when you feel that something has been pulled out. Okay. So here we go. So I'm directly going to Yaz. Okay. Spirit, go ahead and go directly to her. Archangel Michael, your troops go directly to Yaz. And let's pull that out gently. I'm going to remove any psychic cords, any psychic hooks. And I got a hold of it now. I feel my hand wrapping around it. All right, so I pulled it out. We're going to place it. Just place it. Don't take it to the fire. I'm going to put it in fire. Because I don't want that. Ooh. So I do feel a lot of stuff coming out. Spraying myself down, guys. Now I'm going to use my other spray to kind of clear my energetic field. All right, so yeah, it may take a while for you to feel something, but just please let me know if you felt what you felt after I went in and pulled whatever was in your chest out. There's a lot of stuff coming out. It feels like a lot of goo or sluggish stuff just kind of like pouring out now. And so they're just kind of like getting all that out. We're letting it all drain out. Let's see. We'll get to the readings here in a bit, guys. I'm just kind of doing some clearings right now. All right, yes. All right, yeah, it's all gone. I got to tell you, I was already feeling kind of some warmness. And yeah, it says now is warm. Thank you. Wow, there you go. And, you know, I want to keep demonstrating how the energies can help you. It doesn't have to be done in person. It's all about the intent. And I connect to my heart center and I connect to my angels and my guides to kind of help you. And so they're saying that they're helping with the energy flow. Oh, wait, no. The energy flow. Here we go. Raise that energy. Let's get them into that frequency of golden rays. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, yeah. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. You may feel, yeah. So yeah, it says tingling all the way to my head. Yes, so we're bringing in that energy. Or it says I feel relieved a bit. Okay, we're bringing in that energy, and I was raising it up to the point where we're clearing out your chakras from the root to the crown. So we're just kind of like, woo, just kind of feeling a little bit better, and maybe even a little weightless. Not so heavy, in other words. So, Sir Don John, do you do the live on other platforms? So actually, yes, I do. So as this is being done on Facebook, it's actually going out to YouTube, it's going out to Facebook, it's going out to Periscope. Where else? Pretty much that's it. It should be going out to Instagram, but I don't know why it's not doing that. But I also do shows on Wednesdays and Friday nights around 8 p.m. It's a live call-in show. So you can call in and get a free reading as well. Not a long one, but just a mini one. And that is on Spreaker. Spreaker.com. It'll be Spreaker.com / Whispering Angel Productions is what it is. I just posted it up on YouTube the other day. So let me see if I can get to it here. Sorry, guys. I'm going to get that for you. Just because, yeah. So it will be www.Spreaker. Let me go ahead and put this on here as the banner. www.Spreaker.com / show evolve heal grow. I'm gonna put that out there. Scroll that at the bottom. Here we go. So that is where my show is at on Wednesdays and Friday nights. Go back to the comments. All right, so Spirit is saying that they're done. Everybody is grounded. I feel like the energies are kind of like off, you know, it's just kind of like, you know, whatever was there is gone. Okay. So let's see. I have a couple people on here that wanted to get a reading done. Let me scroll back up here. Oh, hi, Claudia. You're over there in Colombia. How are you guys? Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. All right, so Anna, I don't know if she's still here. We're going to go ahead and look at the whole job situation. Get my stuff off the... So I don't know why, Anna, I feel something about being in the office. I don't know if it's like a file clerk kind of type thing, but I definitely feel like it's going to be like some sort of like a temp job. They may tell you that it's a 6-week assignment. They may tell you that it's a 6-week assignment, and actually it's going to go a little bit longer. Let's see here. What does Anna Hera need to know about her career? All right, so we're looking at the Knight of Coins, and this is talking about offerings. So normally this is about someone approaching you about a position coming up soon. And the Two of Swords is in reverse. So this talks about a decision needing to be made. And again, this goes kind of what I was seeing, that there is going to be an offer for a position that may be part-time or just kind of temporary. And you're going to fill the position, but then it's going to also go, it's going to go full-time, okay? But you're not the only one that's going to be in this position, because I kind of feel like they're going to have a couple people that are going to be hired. The only thing that I see here is that there's going to be a lot of people jealous about this position. You know, I don't know why, but I just kind of feel like, you know how sometimes you have people that get really, really jealous whenever you're in the workplace. And so they may actually get jealous of you, but don't worry about that. Don't, you know, if they get jealous because you're in this position or you're new or they're not sure whether or not you're showing them up, okay? So they're saying not to worry about that, okay? Now, if you don't like the position at all, if you feel like it doesn't fit you, if you feel a little bit like you just don't fit in, that's okay. Another opportunity will come its way. But as far as right now, when we're talking about career-wise, since you've been applying for jobs, I do feel like you're going to be receiving an offer. And they're telling me within two weeks time frame. It could be 2 to 5 days. It could be 2 to 5 weeks. But I do definitely feel like you're going to be receiving a call soon in regards to a position. So I hope this kind of helps you. All right, so I got to go back through. So I hope that Anahara got her message. Could one affect, this is a good one. So could one affect another with just the vibes you send? I think I did that unintentionally to my partner. Actually, yes. Again, remember, energy is everywhere. And so even in our energies also can be projected onto people by our thoughts and the emotions that come behind it. You know, I mean, I have to watch what I say to my husband, because sometimes I tell my husband, you know, I hope you get pulled over, you know, if he's leaving. And I get upset with him because I don't want him to leave if we're in the middle of an argument. And I'm just like, I hope you get pulled over, or watch you get pulled over, you know, or watch something bad happen to you. And then 10, 20 minutes later, he's calling me, hey, I just got pulled over. They're giving me a ticket, you know. So it can have an adverse effect. I mean, like I said, energy is energy. You don't necessarily have to curse someone by actually doing candle spells or doing these type of rituals. You can actually wish bad on people, and that thought can be heavily projected on that person based on how upset you are with them. You can even help them with good or bad things. Again, it's very, you know, you can affect someone good or bad in a bad way. Okay. So it's definitely important to try your best to work on your thought frames and your words, because you can literally curse yourself or other people with just by your words, period. I'm gonna let go of that tickler thing because that thing at the bottom is just getting on my nerves. Okay, so hello, Danielle. Thank you for joining. Let's see. So Aaron, okay, so let's see if Aaron's still on here. See what's going on with Aaron. All right, Spirit. I'm gonna use the romance cards for this one, okay? So Aaron wants to know about whether or not her and her spouse, her husband, will get back together romantically. Will Aaron and her spouse get back together romantically? So I get the wedding card, Miss Aaron. So they're talking about what we're, you know, pretty much my question. We're focusing on the relationship at hand. Okay. There's this thing that I have to say is that I don't feel that you guys are going to get divorced. For some reason, I really feel like y'all are still kind of in the house, or someone's trying to decide whether or not they want to leave the house, but they haven't yet. I don't know. It's so weird, but I just kind of feels like even if this person is in the house still, there's a disconnect. And they're saying to me that this is a very codependent, unhealthy relationship. Okay. Both you guys cannot really let go of each other because y'all depend on each other, whether it's emotionally, physically, energetically, and all of the above. But they're saying that this is a very toxic relationship. I don't know if it's the way y'all communicate or the way that you talk to each other or the way he talks to you, that they're saying it's a no-no. Y'all got to really work on that communication, okay, Miss Erin? But they're saying that, for some reason, this relationship seems to me like y'all been dealing with a lot of stuff, and they're talking about past life relationships. So they're saying to me, this is what I feel. And I'm just going to go with two different scenarios that I'm getting. So either someone is letting their past relationship affect this marriage, or perhaps they're letting past relationship issues affect this marriage, and this is what's causing a lot of disconnect and miscommunication in this relationship. I hope this makes sense, Miss Erin. So with that being said, is that Spirit says that you really can work on this relationship. And what is the card that you want me to pull? What do you want me to tell her? They're suggesting that both you guys are needing to learn to trust each other. You need to learn to trust him too. They're saying that y'all need to learn to let your guards down, let go of any anger or hate. And they are advising that when y'all do make a decision to come together, because I do feel that you will, that y'all need to seek out counseling or outside source to help you with your relationship, because there's a lot of stuff here that is going on that really needs to be worked on. Okay. So I leave you with that, Miss Erin, and I hope this makes sense. I can't really get much feedback from you because, well, I don't have you guys on the phone, but I do my best. Okay. Let's see. So Edith, do you want to know, should you continue doing what you're doing, or should I change careers? That's the question that we're working on right here. Spirit, Edith wants to know, should she continue doing what she's doing? I keep hearing in my head, don't fix it if it ain't broke. So to me, I kind of feel like Spirit is saying, just kind of stay here. I kind of feel like you're going to stay there for a couple more years. Hold on. Something about the pay. I'm not sure if it's the pay that's good or the hours that are good, but they're saying don't fix it if it's broke, but we'll see. Should she change her job? Now, I know that you're looking for another opportunity, okay? And, I think what the problem may be is that there is just a lack of focus. To me, it feels to me that maybe you're just bored with what you're doing, Okay, guys, don't be on here being disgusting. Carl, please log off. We're going to have to ban you. Sorry. All right. So, back to Miss Edith. What they're saying is that you're getting bored with what you're doing. It just feels like you're needing some change. And they're saying that right now you can petition for trying to find something else. But to be honest, they're saying that now is not the time. Okay, I know it kind of feels like you can't move forward in this position. Maybe you feel stuck in the position that you're doing, Edith, but they're saying that now is not the time. Again, as I felt like you were going to stay there for a little bit longer. Now, I can understand that, right now it's a stressful time for you, But Spirit is saying that right now is not the time to make any changes. Just stay there for another 1 or 2 years and just kind of stick it out as much as you can, okay? I hope this helps you, Miss Edith. All right. Yeah, so guys, if I see your comments on here and you're being disgusting or pervy, I'm going to be blocking you guys, okay? So please don't come on here acting retarded. All right, so let's see. So we're going to follow Shannon right now. Shannon says, I'm pregnant now, only 6 weeks, but had complications. Do you think I'll have my baby and everything is going to go okay? So Spirit, let me tap into her energy. I don't know why, but I feel like this baby may be a boy. It has boy energy. I definitely feel that the baby will actually go all the way. It may be a little early. They're saying 6 months, maybe 7. Lots of bed rest they're saying. But I'm going to use some cards just to confirm. Well, what's going on with her baby? Baby be completely. I mean, I know right now you feel that, it's complicated and, you feel like the doctors can't really do anything for you. But Spirit is telling me that, it's going to be okay. It's not going to be as bad as you think. They're actually sending energy healing to the baby in the womb as we speak. Okay. And so what they're saying is that what do you mean? Hold on, Spirit. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to confirm what Spirit is trying to say. They're saying to get off your feet. There's a lot of stress, and it just feels like to me almost like you may have to be put on bed rest the whole entire time, but it feels like 6 months to 7 months is when the baby will come. Okay, I'm still seeing a boy in your energy field, hun. So we're going to ask that you surrounded Archangel Gabriel. He is the archangel that actually approached Mother Mary to let her know that she was going to be conceiving the child. And so he is the angel for conception. So I'm going to ask Archangel Gabriel to please surround Shannon with your healing rays and light and repair her uterus and help her to carry this child to full term. And they're saying, yes, the baby will be healthy. And so they're surrounding your belly now. I don't know if you were doing some heavy lifting before you had the spotting, hun. But sometimes spotting does happen or light bleeding does happen during pregnancy. It doesn't necessarily mean that it'll be a miscarriage. I know that with my first son, I had some of that. And so again, go back and not read the comments, but go back and replay the show. And again, it'll show you. And yes, that's possible. That's why please refrain from any intercourse or any type of internal scan, because that may be where you kind of like irritated the inside of the uterus a little bit. So just kind of refrain from that and take it easy. But I don't feel like it's anything that should be of concern. At least that's what Spirit's saying to me, that there's no concern for there. But be very careful. And again, if he's premature, 6 months, 7 months, it's still a good range that he will be fine. All right, so moving on. So let's go to the next person. Let's see. I gotta go back to the. All right, you're welcome, Edith. Let's see who else is on here. Faye, where's your brother? Do you have a brother, Faye? I don't know why I'm picking up male energy for you. If Faye is on here, it's kind of hard to do mediumship when it's just via like communication through text like this. Shannon, I understand you have more questions, but I would encourage you to schedule an appointment. You can go to victoriaalvarado.com to book your appointment, and then that way we can get all your questions answered. All right, I keep hearing brother for you. So besides your boyfriend, who is this male person, or does your boyfriend have a brother? Because they keep talking about brother. Again, Shannon, please schedule an appointment. Thank you so much, hon. Please allow everybody else to get a chance to receive guidance. You don't have a brother, you have a boyfriend. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let me see what they're referring to, hon. Why are you giving me this male energy, spirit? Like, what is up with that? Okay. Your boyfriend has two brothers. Okay. They are talking to me about a brother or somebody's brother. What is going on with one of his brothers? Is one of his brothers having some sort of issues health-wise, or is there some drug addiction, or is there something going on with him that they keep screaming to me, brother? It seems like a depression. There's something going on. Can you confirm this to me? Because it feels like maybe the topic of his brother has come up recently as well. So let's see, Miss Faye, what are you telling me here? Let's go ahead and get centered. They're talking about concerns about your boyfriend's brother. Honestly, think it's the oldest. Let's see what's going on. Kind of feel like it's relationship stuff. Well, when it comes to you, Faye, this is what they're saying. You can take it or leave it, take it as it resonates with you or not. But they're showing me issues or conflicts with the family when it comes to your boyfriend, okay? And it kind of feels like you're trying to offer your support, or you're trying to offer him support. So it doesn't matter if you've talked to his brothers or not, but maybe he's mentioned something or you're aware of some sort of stuff going on. But I definitely feel that there's some family stuff going on, and that you're trying to offer your support to your boyfriend. But there's just a lot of emotional stuff weighing heavy on him. Okay. I also kind of feel like with him, the situation is that it's hard to get him to open up. So you kind of don't know where he's at half the time, or emotionally or mentally where he's at. But I also kind of feel like there's a lot of emotional problems when it comes to him. So I kind of feel like he's got a lot of stuff going on, okay? And that affects your relationship, okay? But I honestly feel like there's something going on with his family or within his family that are distracting him from fully giving you the attention that you need to help make a strong bond or foundation with him. Hold on. Spirit is saying to me that you just got to give it some time and that everything will resolve itself. And I feel like he's going to open up and start talking to you a little bit more about what's going on. Ah, then that makes sense then. As I said, it's kind of hard to do mediumship. Somebody else asked about mediumship also. But it's kind of hard to do mediumship when we're doing this type of like communication. It's so much better just to be on the phone for that. But this is what they're showing me. So again, if your boyfriend, you say your boyfriend has passed away, but he did have problems with his family. Okay, so this is what they're showing me that was affecting your relationship or affecting him, because I feel like he was affected a lot, and I kind of feel like there was a lot of depression and a lot of stuff that was going on in the family that was causing this for him. Is he at a better place? I honestly have to believe that when we pass, we are always in a better place. I always feel like we go to heaven and you know, sometimes they show me some stuff. But what does April have to do with that, Miss Faye, and your connection with your boyfriend that has passed? Jennifer, you can follow me or you can subscribe to my channel on YouTube. And so when you subscribe, it'll automatically alert you, I believe, whenever I come on to do these type of healings or readings and stuff. Miss Faye, would you be okay with me sending you an invite so we can do a proper mediumship? Please comment below. One where I can have some sort of interaction. I'm gonna spray my area down. Oh, a private message. No, I meant actually inviting you on here to do the message. But that's okay if you don't want to. I can understand. A lot of people don't want to be on the camera. So you said that resonates with the family stuff. So what's with the joke about the ankles? Or what's with or was there an ankle bracelet that he gave you? You're okay with that? All right, hold on. How do I private message you? Hold on, guys. I'm still trying to learn. Face self. All right. So he's wanting me to give you that information. Okay. Yeah. So he wants me to give relay that info to you. So I'm glad that it helped. I can't necessarily send you a link for you to come on here unless I actually have like your email, and I don't want you putting that on this here in case other people can see. Okay. Let's see. Hold on, sweetheart. I'm gonna see what else he is giving me. And you said y'all have a picture of your feet together. Was it taken at a beach or with sand? And did you make fun of his toe or something? Or one of his toes? Or did he make fun of your toes? I actually am seeing a little bit of him. I kind of feel like he was really tall, or maybe he was a lot taller than you, but he had a really nice smile. And for some reason, I feel like maybe he had colored eyes, but maybe he was like a lighter brown, hazel colored tint to it. But they're showing me his eyes were really nice, and he had a really nice smile and tall. Also like to joke around a lot is what I'm hearing. All right, Miss Faye, I hope this resonates with you. Thank you for responding with the information about the ankle bracelet. All right, so let's go to the next person. So Jennifer said that you have subscribed. All right, yeah, because for some reason, I don't know why I felt like maybe hazel eyes. But it was like a different shade of brown probably, you know, but no beach or sand. Okay. He is showing me a photo of a beach and sand. Were y'all supposed to take a trip before all this happened, or did y'all have a trip planned? Because he's talking to me about that. All right, so let's go back through. All right, so he is referring that to me, sweetheart. Sad, I know it's kind of sad that I'm relaying this, but he wants me to refer that to you. Okay, so it is him. I honestly feel like he still wants you to go, even if it's a memory of him. But he wants me to acknowledge that and give that to you. And I'm going to disconnect to him and tell him farewell. And thank you so much for participating. All right, so let's see who else. Let's see what time it is, though, because I do got to take my son's girlfriend home at a specific time. Let's see. You're welcome, Miss Faye. All right. So Aura, she says, is there any love coming my way anytime soon? All right, so disconnect me from Miss Faye. Don't need that. I need to go to the next person, please. Shift happened, yes. All right. So Miss Aura needs to know, is there any love coming her way anytime soon? I'm going to get a better camera, guys. I actually have a HD 1080p webcam, but my kids have a tendency of coming into my room and grabbing my shit. Excuse my language, but yeah. So I had two of them, and I put them to the side. And I also had two other headphone mics that they came and got. I got them two laptops because of school, and we need extra computers. And I thought that because I didn't like the way the camera was looking for yesterday's show, I would go and use my HD plug-in camera, and I can't find it. And I looked everywhere, and that's because I know that one of them took it, but neither one of them, all three of them, want to say they didn't get it. They did come in my room, and I know that's a lie. So, but anyways, I'm not going to search their room today because they have their girlfriends here. So, but anyway, so, all right, is there any love coming your way anytime soon? Here we go. Here we go. I'm still trying to establish a connection to you. So, please disregard my little babbling here. All right. You know, I feel like you haven't found anybody that you've really been spiritually connected to. And it feels like you want to have someone who has a little bit of the same faith or moral guidelines or maybe the same beliefs as you. Okay. And I also kind of feel like you were in a relationship, but you had to walk away from it because it seems that y'all were drifting apart. And since then, you haven't really been wanting to be in a relationship because I feel like it's hard for you to juggle all that stuff at once. So it makes me feel like maybe you're putting work ahead of actually doing things. But hold on. Let me just kind of look at this a little bit more. This is for Miss Aura. So I'm looking at the future card, the Two of Coins. I honestly feel that you have to learn to let your emotional, or even it's kind of hard for you to let your guard down, but maybe it may even be the lack of intimacy. Maybe you're not finding someone that you're fully attracted to in that way. But then again, they're saying that you're not giving it enough time to flourish into anything. You know, they're saying that someone has to really work hard to get to you, to get to your heart space. But I'm not sure. Is it because of religion? Or maybe your culture that you have to date a specific type of person? Miss Aura, can you please? Because I'm feeling, Miss Aura, that that might be, you know, an issue with me, and it might also be a problem with finding somebody that your family can approve of. But will you find someone? Let's see. They're saying that yes, you will find someone if you can kind of let go of the disillusionment that every man is the same, or if you let go of being a little picky. And I hate to say that, but I mean, it's okay to be picky, but I kind of feel like you throw up way too much walls to allow anybody to get in. Spirit is saying to me that the summer months, you have a hard time finding someone who understands you. Okay, so you're looking for that deep spiritual connection. But at the same time, I don't think that you're really fully allowing them. You're not opening up to them the way that you should. Spirit is showing me the summer months of someone coming around. And there may actually be someone already around because we're still kind of in summer. I don't think we hit autumn yet. Then again, we're in Texas, so it's always hot until like October, November. So anyway, so what I'm seeing here is that there is someone already kind of around that has been trying to grab your attention, but you've kind of been pushing them off. But Spirit is saying between now and September and also summertime next year that the door is open for you to find someone. Okay. They're also saying that it's the type of people that you're connecting with and where you're finding them at. I sure hope that you're not meeting them at work. But the Nine of Cups is very, very promising because it's telling me that there is going to be an opportunity, or there is going to be a romantic offer, or someone's going to come, courting you. And I honestly feel that it can be promising if you can kind of let your guard down a little bit to let them in. Hold on. Just kind of analyzing the cards here. So they're saying to me that to be careful not to appear vain. They're also saying that you will find someone and you will be rewarded for your efforts of trying to be in a relationship, but not to close off too fast. Okay, give someone a chance a little bit. Okay, bring down those walls. I would prefer you do some visualizations, Miss Aura. Um, write down the attributes of the particular person. You can start out with that. Write down the attributes of the type of person that you are actually hoping your partner can fulfill. And actually call in the romance angels. Call in Archangel Shamuel and tell them what the attributes of the type of partner that you're looking for. Don't focus on the things that you don't like, because then your emotions are going to go towards more of the things that you don't like, and then you're going to end up attracting that type of person that is the complete opposite of what you're wanting. So write down the attributes, all the positive attributes of what you're looking in as a partner, and ask Archangel Archangel Shamuel and the romance angels to assist you. All right, moving on. Let's go to, and Max said even try to meet them at church. Now, my first boyfriend, I met him at church, and we were together for 2 years. Like, he even gave me a ring and everything, and we thought we were going to get married. And everybody loved him except my mom. She hated him, but he was a really good boy. He came from a good family. All his family were constables. All my family were HPD. And he attended church all the time. One time, his family didn't want to bring him to church on a Sunday, and he literally walked for 5 hours. Started out early, and I didn't think we were going to go to church, but he ended up walking into my door, and he woke me up with a kiss so that we can get up and go to church for 12 o'clock mass. So, yeah. So you can find some really nice guys at church that can also have some spiritual connections, that may even believe, that may even have the same beliefs as you. So don't give up. You'll find someone that's going to make that strong spiritual bond that you're looking for. All right, so let's see. So Jonathan, I know that you keep going on here and asking for a reading, but I go to the people that I'm drawn to energetically, and there is a long list of people before you. So you may not be able to get a reading today, okay? Some people walk away without getting anything, but just keep trying. As I said, I have other people on here that are trying to. All right, so let's go back through. I gotta look at the time here. Hold on, I just got a text. I think it's my son. All right, so I gotta wrap this up here shortly. So let me go back through and see who else is on here. Hello, Mara. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, so let's go down the list. Just seen someone say, can she ask a question? Where was that? The lady's name was Mara. No, Jennifer. Jennifer, I know you said that you wanted to ask a question. Thank you. So, Jennifer, if you're still on, please let me know you're here. You said, can I ask a question? And yes, ma'am, you sure can. It's your time. Thank you so much, Miss Mara, for the nice compliment. I have a tendency to change my hair color a lot. So I may be redhead tomorrow. Who knows? I might even have purple hair tomorrow. I don't know. Just depends on my mood and how I feel. All right, so Miss Jennifer, if you're still on here, come on down. You're the one that asked about subscribing. There we go. All right, Max. I think I seen that you wanted to ask a question earlier. So Max, I know you said you're afraid of readings, but to be honest with you, I think you need a clearing. I don't know why they're drawing my attention to my elbow when I tune into your energy, Max. Yeah, they're clearing something out. There's something wonky going in your energy. All right, hold on. Gotta spray myself again. Guys, do be patient. I do have other people on here that I do have to get to. And I kind of try to go by order. And I go back in the comments to see who's commented on what they want, if they wanted a reading. So don't get upset. Try to hang in there. I know if you go and you jump from one program or to another, it may mix things up. All right, hold on. Oh, wait, I got a wrong one. All right. So Max says, what do I do for that? I do have a hurt elbow, left elbow. Did you fall and hit something? Like, did you land directly on it? Because I don't know why I feel like an accident happened and I hit it. The other thing, they're saying to me that it may need surgery. Okay. So Max says that he actually hurt it a long time ago and it never healed right. Yeah. Okay. So did you get surgery on it, or did you opt not to get surgery on it? Because I kind of feel like you probably needed surgery for it. Now I'm going to go ahead and send some healing light. I don't know. This spirit is actually putting some, what it looks like stucco, but they're putting like this like clay looking like substance on your elbow as we speak. So you're saying, no, I just ignored it. Yeah. Okay. So had you gotten surgery, it probably would have been helpful to get it corrected so that it would have healed and set properly. But right now they're putting some stucco. I've got the cosmic physician and the surgeon, the psychic surgeon here, and they're working on the elbow now as we speak. Just let me know what you feel or what you're sensing. All right, they want me to apply some heat to the elbow, Max. And I'm blazing it with red light. I'm seeing a bunch of cracks. So they're still patching it up, and I feel a lot of heat in my elbow. So Max says, I feel relief in the elbow. Yeah, as soon as I felt the heat in my elbow, you said, I feel the relief, and now you're saying you feel the warmth. Yeah, so they're telling me that they're doing some repairs, and then I felt pain shooting up to my shoulder as they're working. So they're repairing all of this right here is what they're showing me. Hello, Jazz. Thank you for joining us today. Yeah, so you'll feel they're working on this area for you, Max, because it feels like once we healed the elbow, it resonated to the shoulder right in here. All right, so let's see. Just kind of waiting to see what they're doing or what they're trying to do. Hey, Steve, how are you? Steve Anderson, my buddy from the old radio show that I was on, KYND Radio. He was actually the guy that was answering the calls and manning the board and the cameras. I can think about it. All right, so glad to see that you're on here with me, Steve Anderson. Wow, brings back memories. Good old radio show. All right, so Now I feel warmth in the shoulder. All right, so now they're fixing whatever there is in the shoulder. But were you supposed to get some sort of metal plate or something? I don't know. Did you put something on, at least on that part? I don't know. There's something going on with that, or maybe they're saying that's what it's needed. I don't know. All right, so yes, Miss Mara, I am a healer. I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, and I am a healer. All right. And Claire says, can I get a reading? She may actually be the last person that I do the reading for. We'll just see. See if we get any more comments popping up. So Miss Claire, if you're on, please let me know something below. When I tap into your energy, Miss Claire, when I tune into you, Miss Claire, they're talking to me about, and they're showing me the throat, okay? They're showing me something about communication, okay? They're talking to me about communication. And I feel like you're supposed to be writing something. Have you written your children's book, or are you trying to do some sort of writing? And they're also talking to me about doing speeches and stuff. So there's something about you and your direction as far as what you're supposed to be doing in your career. And I hope this makes sense. But I do see you journaling, and this is what they're telling me. There's something in connection of you writing. You have this idea that you want to put down as a book, or even if it's like blogging. But they're saying that this side of you, your artistic side, is trying to come out, and you need to connect with that creative side of you. But I do feel like you have questions about the career stuff or the financial stuff. So you can definitely message me here and see if you have a specific question or if this kind of resonates with you. And so Max says, I can't believe you were able to pick that up. I didn't even mention my shoulder and you knew it. Okay. So did you also have, I started journaling but stopped recently. They're saying that you need to get back to doing the journaling. Claire, why did you stop? Don't go back. Go back to doing it, okay? They're saying that you have to. You know what's good about journaling is that you can journal your thoughts and your feelings. You don't have to show it to anybody, but there's something that's going to come out of this journaling. It's going to release a part of yourself, your creative side, that you may actually start blogging or vlogging, or you may actually publish a certain book, okay? Or you may write a book. But they're also saying that you connect to spirit that way. So I kind of feel like maybe it might be even easier for you to connect to automatic writing if that's what you're wanting to do, okay? Steve Anderson says, great to see you too. I hope you've been well. Yes, it has. And they're telling me that your family is growing. I don't even think you live here in Houston anymore. When did you move? I don't know. I feel that. I don't know why. I just feel like something with the baby and expansion with the family and moves with you, Steve. I want to say that they're giving you a thumbs up. They're saying that you made a really good choice doing that. And you're welcome, Miss Claire. So they're saying, Claire, that's good to hear, struggling with connecting. Yeah, you know what? What I would suggest, if you're going to do automatic writing, what I would do is I would light some lavender candles, right? Any type of soothing candle. Light, I don't know why I'm hearing magnolia or orchid, but this is what they're showing me. But either or. And then play some meditation music and just ask a question and just, center yourself and be calm and make sure you connect to your heart space and call in whoever it is that is, even if you don't know, you just say, you know what, whoever's here to be my spiritual guide or my higher self, whatever messages you have for me, please help me through this automatic writing, and just start writing. You may all of a sudden just start writing and you may tune out and look at your stuff. It may be different handwriting. You don't know. But they're saying that this is a great way for you to start trying to do automatic writing and make that connection with your higher self if you've been struggling with it. All right. Miss Mara, I think you had a question. I think you're going to be the last person. Miss Mara, what's up with your wrist or your hand? You've been dealing with arthritis or something? You too, I feel like you need a healing. And it may not necessarily be physical pain in your hand per se, but I honestly feel like it may be that right now you're not able to handle life at this moment because there's a lot of things being thrown at you. Because at the same time, I feel emotional, like I want to cry. Was there a loss, Miss Mara? Okay. You say yes, but can you be more specific? Because I just asked you a couple things. So if you can, what are you saying yes to? I honestly feel like I need to release some emotions because you're about to blow. You're like about to pop, So I kind of feel like we need to get those emotions moving and bring in some peace and tranquility. So I am going to surround you. What angel's coming through? Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel is actually wanting to come through for you. I don't have my cards to tell you what Jophiel works on, but Archangel Jophiel is definitely wanting to step in and to surround you. And they're using some pearl rays on you, Miss Mara. And here we go. We're placing you in the bubble. So they're actually, what they're doing is they're placing you inside a pool of blue light. Blue rays is what they're using. But they're also shining pink light into your heart chakra. And we're bringing those emotions up to heal. So just tell me what you feel or what you're sensing. Pop. Yeah, I got it. We got it. It's coming out. We're pulling it out. A lot of disappointment, a lot of distress, feelings of confusion. So we're going to light up the crown chakra, the hypothalamus, the medulla oblongata, the pituitary gland with, what is that, indigo? Purple light. Okay. To give you clarity that you need. All right, so they're healing your heart, sweetheart. Like I said, there's a lot of emotions there. And as I said, Miss Mara, we were clearing the heart chakra. Definitely feel like we got to get those emotions. Felt like there's a lot of disappointment anyway. And clarity. All right, see that. Pull that out. All right, so I just removed something from your chest area. You may feel a little lighter, but just let me know what you're sensing or feeling. But I did remove something from the heart center. What I'm going to say, Miss Mara, I'm going to draw one card because you just did a clearing. Yeah. So let me say, hun, that we literally got everything that was in there, all those emotions that were backed up. Like I said, you were literally about to pop, you're about to blow, and I could see the steam coming up, but you were trying to hold everything in. So we removed whatever was blocking you so that you can release that. And Spirit is saying is that I feel like you've probably been knowing this person for quite some time, or that you know, I don't know if maybe you've known each other from high school or what, maybe college, I don't know. But Spirit is saying is that you're trying to recapture the romance in this relationship with this particular person. And they're saying that the relationship will blossom, but he needs to let his guard down and allow himself. I kind of feel like he goes back and forth. Like for some reason he's hot and sometimes he's cold. And you're saying, yes, that's true. You've known him from childhood. You know, what the thing about people that end up trying to court somebody from their childhood, what happens is that they kind of feel like there's too much of a connection, that if we have a relationship with each other, what if we're not friends anymore? You know, so there's a hesitation there. I do feel that if he can get past thinking about all the bad stuff that could happen and just live in the now, then, and just allow things to flow, things would be better. Okay. So again, if he's too hesitant, I'm going to ask that the angels surround this particular gentleman. I'm going to ask that the gentleman that Mara is talking to be given clarity and remove any walls that he has around his heart chakra, to give him the divine understanding and help him to fully be open to feeling that he deserves love, and and any way that he can get that feeling of true love, pure love, that he doesn't dismiss it. Now, this does not mean that we're going to force him to be with you, Miss Mara, but we're trying to get him to understand that he doesn't have to think about the negative standpoints of things, and that he needs to just be open. So in the meantime, sweetheart, just kind of glow with the flow. Don't pressure him. Don't chase him. Don't try to prove that you're better than everyone else and try to get him to settle down. Just go with the flow and allow things to be. Because the more that we chase a man, the more that they're gonna run. Because they don't like that. They want to be the one to chase us, and really that's how it's supposed to be. So if you kind of back off just a little bit and allow the angels to do their work, and just kind of see if he comes around. All right, Steve Anderson. Yes, I was already going to talk to you earlier about the job stuff. They're saying you did a good job. You did a good job moving and doing, going a different direction. As far as any wealth tips are concerned, I like to do a lot of manifestations. And what I've been doing here lately is saying that every time I turn the light on, that it turns on the frequency of cash flow and prosperity to flow into my life. And so the other thing too is begin noticing the little tips that the universe is showing you when abundance is about to come into your life. One, you may start to see things start to synchronize. Synchronicity is a very big thing when things are about to line up and the universe is about to pour you a large sum of money or just money, period. The other thing is looking at if you see numbers 111, 222, 333, and we'll go over that later on in another show. But the other thing is that intuitively, intuitively speaking, well, at least that's what I notice for myself, that whenever I do little things like I turn the light on, like I said, and I say that the cash flow is now on and it's coming my way. But I also I start noticing that I get numbers. I start noticing that I find pennies on the floor, even if it's dimes or nickels or quarters. Sometimes one time I found $160 on the floor. Another time I found 20. So I'm always open to receiving. That's the thing. And as I mentioned yesterday in my show, is to bless your money before you spend it, right? And then whenever you receive money, say thank you. Okay, I don't care if it's being deposited into your account, but whenever you spend money, bless it. May this money be blessed, and that person who gets it is prosperous, and their cash flow overflows, and they are blessed, and that we continue to pay it forward with the vibration of giving and receiving. Okay. And then two, the other thing is the law of compensation. We're going to talk about that later, but even tuning into the law of compensation. And that is about giving and receiving, okay? The law of compensation is it's about the cycle of balance of giving and receiving. And just imagining that pulling in the energy of prosperity from every direction, from the floor, from behind you, from spirit, from heaven, from your future life, your past life. Just start bringing in, just seeing that energy, but also revolving out. So you're going to have a bunch of swirly lights just around you, just revolving in and out from every direction. And that's about the flow of prosperity. I know it sounds crazy, but in my head, this is what I'm seeing, and it's hard to describe. But yeah, you said your life path is 11. Well, 111 or 11 to me tells me that the universe just took a snapshot of my thoughts, and that if it's something that is negative or positive that I'm thinking of at that time, of course, if it's negative, I gotta automatically shift it. What I normally do is I tell spirit, delete, cancel, mark null and void, and delete that last thought. And then I reframe what it is that I'm wanting when I see 111. So, okay, guys, I got to go. I've got to take my son's girlfriend home, and I will try to make it back on tomorrow. I can try to do these daily, but I don't know if I'm up to it, because I do got clients during the day. But if you're wanting a session or if you're wanting a healing, you can visit me at www.victoriaalvarado.com. You can also look at my show on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. It's a live call-in show. You'll follow me at Spreaker.com/show evolve/heal/grow. All right. Thank you so much. And I hope I earned the value of your time, and lots of love. Bye-bye.